For those of you who don't know, I did 3 years in prison when I was 18 years old, and I was in there with some people, well, some girls that they made documentaries about. So here's part 2 of telling you some of the craziest people I met when I was in prison. So another girl I was in prison with, and actually we were in the same, like, cottage is what they called them. My prison was a dorm. So her name was Sherry Brooks. They made a documentary about her called Good Night Sugar Babe, and she was vile. So she really didn't get charged like with the big stuff in her crime. She ended up getting out of prison shortly after I did, but she is no longer with us, if you catch my drift. So that's good. But you guys just have to watch the documentary. It's so hard to explain what she did, but she was basically the head of a family of literal monsters. But what I can tell you about being with her in prison, she never showered. She was disgusting. She was missing most of her teeth. Foul. Another disgusting human I met when I first got there, she lived like 2 bunks next to me, was this lady, Charlotte Hodge. I'm only putting her in here because she's about to get out, and I think everyone should just know how disgusting and vile of a human she did. So basically, she was in there. She got a 20-year sentence because she allowed her boyfriend to her daughter with some sort of object. Disgusting. I will have you know, so you can sleep easier at night, the entire time she was in prison, she was basically just everyone's bitch. She was scrubbing shoes, she was washing dishes, and getting nothing in return. Nobody was giving her money. She was broke as hell. Even the COs made fun of her because she's also like ugly. Very, very ugly. So yeah, she had a definitely hard time, but she gets out. I looked her up before this video, and she gets out November of this year. Ew. And last but certainly not least in vile, disgusting humans is Alice Jenkins. So I actually never personally met her. The only reason I know that I was in prison with her, obviously, is because I saw the documentary they made about her, which is an episode of Evil Lives Here, but also because she is literally, like, she's got to be like 4'1". Like, she is so tiny. So I would notice her walking around in the yard, and I never knew what she did. I knew she was, like, doing, like, a lot of time. You can just kind of tell the people who have a lot of time, and she was dating a lifer. So usually lifers only date people with a lot of time, just because why would they date someone with 2 years? You know what I mean? But she basically locked her girlfriend's kids in a closet for so many years, starved them to the point where they were in the dark for so long they have permanent eye damage. Permanent eye damage. She starved them. They were like 10 or 12 when they got rescued, and they only weighed like 40 pounds. It was terrible. She's a disgusting, vile human. I don't know when she got out. I think she just went to the parole board and they flopped her. But, disgusting, vile trash. Let me know if you guys want me to tell you more about some of the notorious people I was in prison with.